It is currently 2 AM as I sit down to record this, but this video cannot wait. I'm coming to you with breaking news. The Deep Dip 1 world record has just been completely destroyed yet again. And the previous record was one that I claimed might be unbeatable, because quite frankly, it looked unbeatable. The previous record of 12 minutes by Have had him flying with a reactor booster from floor 2 all the way up to floor 9. And then after landing that massive skip, he also went for another shortcut on floor 10, jumping all the way up to the end of floor 11 with a very precise jump. This record beat the previous record from Nebula by almost 4 minutes, and yeah, it just looked unbeatable. Who would be crazy enough to try to beat that, and how much could you even gain anymore on the map? Well, the player that's crazy enough to try that is Dobsonian, and the margin is gonna shock you. 7 minutes and 25 seconds. What? I have not seen the run yet. I just saw it on the leaderboard and knew I had to start recording. Let's see what he's found and how marvelous this tower climb will be. Let's get into it. All right, the leaderboard, there it is. 7 minutes, 25 seconds by Dobsonian. We're just gonna watch it in its entirety. Maybe add Have for comparison. Here we go, guys. So obviously, some small things you can do in the start. There is the small shortcut. Well known, done by all the players that go for a second run. Usually not done by first completions. And I should mention, this run is actually Dobsonian's first finish. He messaged me after I titled Have's run unbeatable and said that we'll see about that. And then I asked him if he found something, and he said, you'll just have to wait and see till I get the world record. And here it is. So okay, onto the ledge. He's, I mean, marginally ahead. It's about a second. I don't know where he's gained another 5.5 minutes, but like, it's crazy. We've already spent about, you know, a minute now, and there's only 6 minutes until he's at the top. Like, what? Here, Have did a direct jump. So, okay, already he's lost a few seconds to Have. And that direct shortcut is a lot harder, though. Dobsonian did a small loop around for consistency. So you can see Have now ahead. I am assuming right now that we will be going to the same reactor booster. I cannot... There is not another reactor booster that I know of on the map. And I don't know of a way you could ever climb that high without the use of the reactor booster on floor 2. So I am guessing we will be going there, and we will be doing something even more spectacular than what Have and Nebula did. I mean, if this run is without reactor boosters, I'll be completely stunned. Because to my knowledge, that doesn't work. Small loop around. Have tends to go direct there, I think. And we're up to the pool with the ducks on floor 2. Here, Have got stuck a bit upside down, so Dobsonian passes him. And now, buckle up, everybody. I don't know what we're in for, but... okay, we're going for the same path. So we are going to drive to the reactor. This is the climb that takes you there. There's some backwards driving here for speed. They know the setup, and then you have to sneak around this one block. And the entire idea is that this wood block to the left has a reactor booster inside of it. It's like inside a water pool. And usually you would just float up into a reset. That's why the reactor's there. Makes you float up and then reset block, and you can't abuse it. But they found out recently that you can touch the reactor block from the outside, preserve it, and then jump. And this is different. Maybe a slight fail on the setup. Yeah, he wanted to go backwards from here, but clip the wheels, but this is the setup. So they're starting from the middle of this Trackmania sign, lining it up for speed, and we are about to go for this. So it's a very precise line for the flight, but how far is he gonna fly? How far? It's already at 4 minutes. It's just this one trick. How far is it gonna take him? He's spending a long time on the setup. He's spending a long time. He wants it perfect. This is like some micro precision that he's checking for. Press forward, right steer, release, and we're going. Oh my god, it's going so fast and so far. Past 10, 11, 12. That's 13. Oh my god, he's already at the last floor. In a turtle, so he has to clutch it. The nerves here have to be unreal. There is one pillar and one pillar only that he can use, so he's gonna take his time here, turn around. What's he gonna do? He has to figure something out. He has to figure something out. The stress has to be unreal. He's gonna go for the pillar, but he's hesitating. Whew, gotta catch your nerves, catch your breath. Okay, you gotta go for it. Time's ticking. He's going... Oh, and he gets the unturtle. He gets the unturtle. Not that difficult, but with all the pressure, with the hill, with the bouncing. Now it's time to lock in. Taking his time to honk around. I mean, I said this... This might be maxed, but I think there is still some potential left in this one. Although, how is anyone going to land that skip? I'll explain it more in detail after we see the run in its entirety. But the precision for that reactor flight looked insane. Jumping up to the plastic now. You don't need max speed here, just need to not eat the gear. Release. And then he's taking his sweet time setting up here. You could go direct, but I cannot imagine the heartbreak if you actually fail this. I could not imagine. It's you have to clutch up now. You really have to clutch up. Into the water pool. And now across the beam, you can go too fast here and too slow. 35 or so speed is what you need, minimum. Looks good. Looks good. He had 40, so he's gonna make it across to the sand. People go outside here to, oh, this is an even better setup for safety, yeah. Some people go outside to the right immediately to just jump to the hamster wheel, where they do the final skip, but this looks 100% safe, and you land with enough speed, which can be a problem, actually. If you don't land with enough speed for this first lap of the hamster wheel, the consecutive laps, it will take more laps, but sometimes you can even land upside down on the hamster wheel afterwards, so. Now you're looking at about 300 or so speed, and then he's gonna jump out to the right, up to the last floor. I think he's going now. Maybe one more. Going now. Oh, still aiming and going up onto the last layer. Seeing the finishes all around, and at this point he has to know that he's basically succeeded. Setting up for a little bit extra speed. Wants this to be foolproof. I took my time up here as well. One more lap around, and he's going for this one. That is the new deep dip world record. 5 minutes faster. No risk on the last jump either. Just safe, clean, and congratulations so much to the Dobsonian. I want to show you guys his reaction, the message he sent me, and that's what got me to sit down and record this. Just quickly saying, it's done, I got the world record. Do you guys want to guess, before I show you, how many hours he spent on this? Because I have the answer. He spent 341 hours. And he drove this while in voice call, I think, with the others. Or joined the voice call with the others barely after. You can see them in the screenshot. Nebula also in there, so really cool to see. But let's look one more time at that flight and how it actually happened. Because if you look at Have and Nebulas for comparison, you might see what's special about this one and why it took him so much further. Let's start from here. Here we have Have's. So Have's flight and Nebula's one as well is a different line. It's hard to see when they're just flying, but basically you have a reactor booster down inside the wall here when you're jumping like this. And so the reactor booster down will pull the car down, and when it's upside down, that's up, you know? It will lift the car up. But reactor boosters only last for 7 or so seconds. And with all this turning and everything, it's slowing the flight down. It's slowing the car down. So the amount of time he spends steering means that he can't fly for as far. It's a really clean flight. But what Dobsonian did differently and why it's taking him so far is that he's not steering as much. And the car, like, barely tilts enough backwards with this setup. Like, it's already just flying up, straight up, and then maybe there was a zoop there even, upside down. But there is nothing to land on here with this line except for this one part. I think this is the only place you can land with this flight. I mean, this run beats everything. It beats the tool-assisted run, it beats the segmented run, it beats literally everything. So, massive achievements by Dobsonian. Congrats once more. Let's see if Have or anyone else is crazy enough to try to optimize this. Think you got a long grind ahead. Do I dare say this is unbeatable? No, but I think it's gonna take a while. Anyway, just wanted to get this one out as soon as possible. Insane record. Wanted to share it with the community. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys for the next video pretty soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Take care.